I've been so naughty. My breaks between episodes are longer than they should be for efficient time use in old Zat. Alright, so if I'm gonna start doing expeditions, one of the things I really want to do is I want to... That's a good start, I suppose. I want beacons. Preferably, I would get some, like, vehicle stuff going in here.
Traverse territory. Show or hide the signals of your choice with your Xenoworks PDA. Now with surface support.
Here. So right now, my #1 priority should be to get some food before I die. And I've got a compass now, so south is where they want me to go. I should try to...
Seek fluid intake.
Ow, I'm dying a little bit. Ow. There we go, that's the stuff, right? Let's deal with this real quick. Yep. Procrastinating and let's playing and all that. I do pause the game. I'm not crazy. Alright. I do pause the game between episodes, because I'd be in trouble if I didn't. Getting a little distracted from my point, because I got distracted by the dying I was doing. Boop boop. Okay, so the base is currently to my southwest. Not the best example. Let's maybe try to line it up a little bit. Also, let's try to breathe real quick. So far, the penguins are chill with me. Probably because they mostly hunt fish and I'm too big. Let's try to establish this being a... at this point I'm close enough I can just go to it and start from there again, now that I've gotten food. I want to try to establish what the north, south, west, and east directions are to some extent. So my south is my goal. They have east, north. So yeah, I was trying to go north a second ago, I think. Then got distracted by the fact that I needed to stop dying. I know. Relatable. So let's head north and just try to establish what's in this direction. So now that I have a compass, I want to try to use those cardinal directions to have some sense of where I am and what each direction means. And we might be immediately running out of space. The answer to what's north might be not much. Okay.
Oxygen.
Hello. Look at all the exposed land over there. Well, now I'm curious about that. It's a little funny, you can just kind of always pick up snow. I'm getting sidetracked immediately from my goal. What am I gonna say? What are those? Could this be the spot? I should scan these guys. Now that I can. It's the thermal lily. You guys are nice. Blue scrub brush. It is scrubby and brushy. No one's accusing them of being difficult with these naming schemes. Alright, let's check out the original crash, since I seem to have finally found my way back. Because maybe I can scan stuff around here. Hell, maybe I can even approach my goal on land and get closer at least. There are more bottles of water and flares than I feel like I originally remember here, but I was kind of in a hurry. It was raining fire on me, and I was freezing to death, so there were reasons to move on without being completely thorough. The question is whether there's anything to do here. Can I run? Oh, you can sprint. The marvels of being on land and getting to use your legs. This does not seem to amount to much, though. If I'm gonna have more room to be on land, it's not gonna be here, it would seem. No. This seems to be only the briefest little intro. You heat up fast. Human body does not work that way, but I'm not going to complain about convenience. Like, it's a problem trying to get heat back into your body and so on. Like, it's a time-consuming rest state you gotta be in, just kind of being exposed to heat and waiting for a while. Not quite as fast as just taking another breath of air to deal with your air problem. That little hill, anything? I don't know. Anyway, here's where we started. So I should be able to locate... Hey, shelf coral. Yeah, still not the same thing as table coral. I should be able to find that original Seaglide now that I can scan it. I hope. I hope. God. Oceans are just so big and lacking in obvious landmarks in many cases. This is why I was worried about leaving that thing alone when I found it. There was immediately a significant chance that I would never see it again. A coral bridge. That's what the tentacles are called?
Oxygen. Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
So here's that hill I saw earlier. It doesn't seem to particularly matter. I'm literally all the way back at my habitat. That's how easy it is to get sidetracked and disoriented. Wow. So I tried to go north, right? And then went to the shelf, so like it was like northwest-ish. If only there was a way to like scan by putting out like a pulse of some kind. Some kind of ping. Just to relocate the thing that I've found before. Hey! 2/3. Damn it. Was that the one I found originally, I wonder? Or was it a new one? That's the other problem. Hey, it's just... wow.
Oxygen.
That's a lot of copper ore just sitting there. Yeah, these are the... I find it incredibly easy to get disoriented in the ocean like this. Even when I do find something like that, which took longer than I would hoped it would, I'm immediately unclear. I'm like, was it the exact same one that I found the first time? Could be. Not sure. I would hope it's not, because if it's not, that's good news, because that means there's another one nearby, which would be great news. Because we already have 2/3 of the research, so we would have a Seaglide. Oh, hey! Yes. New blueprint synthesized. What's over here? Gold! Gold and silver, wow. What the hell? That was so much silver and gold.
Oxygen.
I have a theory. Yeah. They seem to have opted for a more peaceful option than the stalkers from the first game. Because we do seem to once again have a collection...
Supply cache nearby.
Ooh? Where? Over there. Nope. Interesting. So I just got picked up on my thing. Let's go drop off my stuff. And this should dramatically speed up our gameplay a bit once I could craft this, if I can. Because a Seaglide is a significant speed boost. I'm gonna want batteries though, aren't I? Probably gonna want to find more of those coil things. The wire fish or whatever. Okay, that was a lucky find. That was a lucky find that I seem to have located a supply cache just via proximity. You get close enough and it just detects that. So I have two concerns. One, that's really far away. Obviously not incredibly far away. Like I just swam 600. Like it's doable. It's not like it's a commute. But it's not only is it a long distance from home, there's threats out there that I'm worried about. I would feel somewhat better if I could outrun them or even have a chance at outrunning them. And if I want to outrun things, one way to do that would be to... I have so much of this stuff. One way to outrun things would be to have any ability to go faster. Battery, lubricant, copper wire, titanium. Those are all doable things. That's good. Okay. Stock up on some beacons, just in general. Okay, so let's figure out what I need to do here. So, copper wire is 2... That's 2 copper. We're fine on that. In fact, I think I already have copper wire, so let's ignore that. Battery and lubricant. You know what? I probably already have all of those things. Lubricant. Copper wire. No batteries? But that's just these guys plus copper, right? That's gold. Yeah, no, we're good. Ah, I ran out of ribbon plants that quickly, huh? That's not good.
The Seaglide.
Yes.
A transportation device used for high-speed freediving. Contains a built-in light and map.
Okay, so we're pretty much just down to working on the repair tool thing now, which useful for repairing anything I have that's broken, but also useful for anything that needs to be repaired that I find in order to use it, like doors and whatnot. So it is a priority. I'm gonna want more batteries because I don't want to get stranded. Silver can go away. So yeah, batteries are, yeah, the wiry plant plus copper. You're gonna be my new one. A flashlight will be used relatively less. My beloved Seaglide. Ooh! And it's got a little map on it. I forgot about that detail. That gives you a bit more to go with. Yeah, we can suddenly book it. This is great news for getting around in general. Don't know if it has any threat detection, though. I'm gonna want to have a backlog of... Can I carve you up? Not you. Where's the table coral? Don't love how that's called a scaly maw. It's just kind of threatening. There's some. The last thing you want to do is just run purely on the battery power of what's built into this thing and not have any backups planned.
Oxygen.
Never underestimate my ability to use an abundance of caution as an excuse to procrastinate, while also neglecting the active threat of suffocating to death. I'm nothing if not a hypocrite. The map's a cool detail conceptually. I don't know how often it'll come up as being helpful, but it's there. Okay, I got the copper here. That's all I can do with what I've got so far. Okay. Put the copper away. Another one of these. I'll just eat it. So much water and flares. I got flashlights now, so we're pretty much okay. I think I'll mostly stick with what I've got on hand. So I've got 3 batteries, which I can use to replace the battery in the Seaglide, or the scanner, or the flashlight, and so on. I don't think the air bladder uses batteries. It has a meter, but I think that's just the oxygen it fills up with or something. Because it should... I've used it enough that it should be degrading by now, and it's not. Okay. I think we can safely remove batteries from my to-do list right now. I've got a backlog of those. So we're back to having not that much now, so it's pretty much down to just the repair tool. But I'm gonna want to check out the emergency supply cache. And also get some food on the way. Because any of those might have some cool recipes. I just gotta hope there's not something unwelcome along the way. Lights are on or off? Okay. Lights are good for seeing, obviously, but does the concern... it's just a Seaglide fragment. There's always that concern. I don't remember if it's true or just the feeling I have. That's just intuitive fear. Oh, suddenly you're all over the place, huh? I see how it is. The moment I finish. But I have this kind of automatic fear that the having a light on will attract things towards you and announce your location. So you should be careful about when you make that possible. Where's food?
Oxygen.
Isn't necessarily any here. It's kind of creepy here, isn't it? And these deep sea blues. Where am I going? That way. I don't love this. Wow, these are everywhere. Light stick fragment. Okay. It's really big and dark here. I wouldn't mind it if the sun came up right now. Fuck. Oh fuck. Yeah, this is why the kelp forests were scary before. This is more like what I remember. They really obscure your vision. just worried something worse will be here. I just see these guys so far. Leave me alone, guys. EDA. I think they stopped chasing me. Maybe they can't grab the Seaglide. I hope they can't grab the Seaglide.
Warning. 30 seconds
Nope.
of oxygen remaining.
No, 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 no. You fucker. That punk ass. Mineral detector. God, where is he? I lost him.
New blueprint synthesized.
Mobile vehicle bay. You give that to me. Okay, so yeah, this, even though this is a pretty chunky item, they can just take it from me.
Warning.
Which I don't
30
love.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay. I'm a little more comfortable right now. I've been here for a while and I haven't seen anything big come out. So I'm a little happy with that. Ooh. Selena.
New creature discovered.
Did they just grab stuff up and put in their nests? Ah. How many of their nests are researchable?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Is that more? Yes. Alright. Mobile vehicle bay researched. Okay, so we have more to-dos now. This is a good start. I feel like we're going so fast, but it might just be because I have prior experience with the previous game. And so far, we're mostly encountering the stuff that I'm familiar with.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, bro, I'm not psyched about it either. What's with that? A root post? Nope. Why can't I scan it?
Warning. Passing 100 meters.
This is a bad idea.
Efficiency decreased.
Shiny? More air at least. I'm going too deep though, I don't know how to get back out.
Oxygen.
I have to stop doing this. Yep, let's get back up. And hopefully I can retrace my steps.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Vehicle bay. Uh-oh. Ah! Nope. There's definitely some fucky stuff going on with the atmosphere. The lighting's a little iffy, I'll admit. The way that the higher you get, it abruptly cuts to being darker, which makes me spooked, but also is like, that doesn't make any sense. The emergency supply cache is 100 meters that way. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that I was 100 meters deeper in that direction. I don't know what direction that was. I could have been in trouble. That's the light stick I originally saw? Okay. Okay, let's head home. Let's enjoy the fruits Hello. Let's enjoy the results of what I found so far. Seaglide. Oh, wow. Remember when I was looking for these? Admittedly, the faster you move, the faster you're just gonna find stuff. So the fact that I'm moving quickly now is very helpful. I completely failed to find food, though. I could almost use a beacon for that purpose. Should just be, like, around, though. Like, we know that the local area just has a bunch of hanging food things. I'm just suddenly doing a great job at going in every wrong direction when I want it, apparently. Ooh. Is this like the tentacle stuff from before? There was like robo-tentacles before, right? Why is the coral acting like the robo-tentacles did? Oh god. What was that sound? Oh.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, so northeast. My base is to the northeast, so to the southwest is that abyss. Area is so big, sorry if I'm whipping the camera around a lot, but I'm nervous. Oh, this is part of the risk. It's easy to deviate so far when you're using the glide. So I'm moving faster than I used to. So a tiny attempted food trip is suddenly this huge divergence. Should I be worried that I suddenly can't find food? Where's the food? I thought it was like right by my base. Now I'm kind of concerned I can't seem to find it. Here's the hanging tendrils. Is that right? Yeah. Base. Okay, so that's west, so it's to the east. Oops. So east. If I go straight east from my base, I'll find my lazy mode food. But it takes time to regrow. I may need to find other solutions too. I mean, I have other solutions, I'm just not using them. What's this? The one I know about or a different one? I guess the one I know about. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of these around here, so east is pretty good. I should have gotten another sulfur when I was there. Wait. Did I never use the sulfur that I found? Or did something else require sulfur? Am I crazy? Ah, damn it. I'm sorry. I definitely got comments about that, didn't I? I need that stuff again. I'll go carving real quick. Any direction, I guess. Not north. There's some kelp. I wish I could claim otherwise, but I still forgot which one's which between the kelp resources, so I'll go grab both. But yeah, my bad. I'm sure I got comments. Ooh.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm sure I got comments about that, how I left it on my to-do list like it was something I still needed to go deal with, but it was the sulfur that I already got from the crash fish. My bad. Got distracted with other shit. Lost track of what I was doing a little bit. Still, I think I'm making okay time. This is interesting.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
They made it pretty easy to get. Oop. They made it pretty easy to get the blueprints for those things, because the local stalker replacements gather up things to make nests out of them, like magpies or whatever. And then you can scan those nests to get some recipes. So you know what? They're all right. A titanium ingot, 5 titanium. That probably matters soon. A power cell versus a battery. Power cells are on our to-do list now, huh? Mobile vehicle bay. Oh, wow, our options are growing. Okay, scanner, repair tool. We've got our first repair tool. Take that off the list. I love this feature in the top corner. It's as a Let's Player, it's just very helpful to have notes that are handy and helpful, easy to review, so you can keep on task. Mineral detector, proximity detector used to locate materials, fragments, and other items with identifiable signatures. That will be helpful. I don't remember if this existed before. I think the map room could ping potential mineral locations a bit, but not. I don't remember a device for that. This is one of the first things I've seen that seems genuinely new, but I could be wrong. So all I need is copper, and I can make one of those. Okay. The wire. I might have wire left over still. I get mixed up because when you're in this menu, you leave with escape. If you press tab, you can't leave. This menu, though, you press escape and it pauses the game because you have to leave this one with tab. So that's choking me up a little bit. Let's get this one out of the way right off the bat. Mineral detector.
The mineral detector can sniff out raw materials, potentially saving you hundreds of hours of searching.
Yep. That was the character arc of this episode. Was me searching fruitlessly for something, then finding it in abundance as if to spite me, and then also getting the special device that finds it afterwards. Okay, but that'll be good. That'll be good for us in the future. So I have a power cell, but I don't necessarily have a thing I want to use the power cell for yet. So let's look for reasons for that, and I think we might get that from this. The mobile vehicle bay. No, it just makes vehicles. It doesn't tell me I need a power cell to make the mobile vehicle bay, but the things I make for it, the things I make from it will probably require that. So 1 titanium ingot, 1 lubricant, 1 computer chip. Oopsie. There's an ingot. I don't have enough lube? Oh, because... yeah, the rubber and the lube are the same item. My bad. But I think I have lube. I have lube. Forgot that. So now it's just whatever is required to make a computer chip. Ah, here we go. Here we go. I can't read it from here, can I? Or yeah, so it's table coral, gold, and copper wire. I have gold, like a shocking amount right now. I think I'm out of copper wire, but I need a second copper to make more. So I'm a little bit in trouble there. Inventory is filling up a little bit right now. Let's cook what I've got here. You can also cure. You can cure them with salt. That makes it turns it into food that costs more water. It makes you thirstier when you eat it. But it is consumable for food at least. But no, I'm just cooking them for now. But I think that's what salt's for at this point in the game. Root pustule found in kelp caves contains highly reactive compounds. The context for that is not yet apparent. Let's see, quartz. Do I have any more lead? Right there a little bit. Just trying to clean up my inventory a little bit. You wandering away from me? You trying to get away? This is my lead quartz. This thing's full of this stuff, but I'll probably never use any of it because I just have too much. Too much titanium. Just trying to get some of my really... Yeah, there you go. More titanium in there. Any more salt? No? Don't need you right now. I'll use those in a minute. But these can go. Just trying to clean up. Even if it means cluttering the ocean in this case. Not the best. Alright, so you... Can't see what I'm typing, but I think I did it right. Yep. Put the salt in this one. It's good. I don't want to... Like, I could just dump all this stuff because it's just in my way, but, you know... And, like, a minute later, I might suddenly need it. So it's good to have a cache of them, at least. For the more common resources. Then I can have space for everything. I want to keep this as uncluttered as possible. One, because I have to carry a bunch of different devices that will... are how I do everything, and two, because I'm going to be gathering stuff. So that's its own issue. Alright, so device scanner. The flashlight's less useful to me right now. Because my Seaglide has a flashlight now. I might not even use it. What I'm hoping for... Ooh, fragment. Titanium.
Oxygen.
Calibrate lithium. Hello. I don't love... Okay, F is cycle previous. Okay, I was a little worried. I thought you could only click one direction. Okay, so lithium. Don't have use for it yet, but it's good to know that it's already there. Table coral. Sure, but I need... I don't know, maybe... How do I use it? Not doing me a ton of favors right now, huh? Either way, I need more of this. That'll be used to make the lube. Wait, no, the rubber. I need 2 of this for the rubber. Wait, no, I already have rubber back home. I'm fine. No, but I need table coral, so I need... No, yeah, it's just table coral. I'm down to that, mostly. Sorry. It's easy to get... The object permanence problem of being the commentator. It's easy to get sidetracked by all the stuff that I can't see right in front of me. I'm multitasking so many thoughts. Interesting. Okay. Table coral's gonna be a bottleneck at this point? And that's your table coral? No. Yeah, as per the image dictates, I'm looking for like orange plates, I think. It was abundant before, but it seems to not be very common here. Or that's it. These look like macaroons. Nah. Oh, there's some batteries right there too. Well, it's about time to wrap up for today. So it might be time for a major expedition here, because I don't know when the table coral is going to come up, so I'm probably just going to go towards one of my other to-do list things and hope it's not too terrifying along the way. So in the meantime, let's get caught up on some of this stuff. I should craft this into something just so it's not going bad in my inventory. Should have, yeah, I have a bunch of rubber. Right, grab beacons this time. Did not mean to leave the beacons behind last time. I would just put them away while I was dealing with something for a bit. But beacons good. Beacons are how I mark things I find, like that creepy abyss that I'm gonna have to look at probably. Alright. Let's close this up with getting a little bit more progress here. What's it's just telling me that this is here. Is that the notification? I already know about that one. I've even changed its color before. Alright, what else do we got? Alterra. Recorded conversation. Samantha AU and Fred Lachance.
I'm telling you, Sammy, you see some weird things when you spend half your day in a sea truck.
More vandalism? Was it the sea monkeys again?
I don't think so. I can't shake the feeling this planet is cursed.
There's no such thing as a curse.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's nothing. You wouldn't want to hear about it anyway. Just a huge creature frozen in ice.
What? Where?
In a cave, not far from your lab. And here's the extra weird part. As soon as I called it in, they closed off the area. Don't want anyone going in there.
But why?
Sammy, I'm no biologist, but I think there was something wrong with it. Its skin just seemed off. Alien.
An alien on planet 4546b. No.
I'm serious, Sam. Something ain't right. Wish I could show you, but I can't get back in there.
You can. But I might know how to.
Whatever you're thinking, we never had this conversation.
You're about to get yourself in trouble, Sam. Alterra misplaces 1 kilometer capital ship, Aurora. Misplaces! That's the follow-up of the previous game. The Independent. Galactic News, Intergalactic Perspective. Contact has been lost with the Aurora some 18 months into its journey to install a phase gate in the Ariadne arm. Report inside sources. Alterra launched the Aurora to much fanfare almost 2 years ago, and recently announced the ship had arrived at the destination solar system. The Aurora has reportedly now missed more than 1 routine check-in. As for comment, a spokesperson for Alterra said communication with ships outside of the phase gate network can take weeks or months in ordinary circumstances, and is commonly interrupted. The Aurora was in good shape and ahead of schedule the last time they checked in. We have no reason to think anything has changed. Nonetheless, our sources emphasize that Alterra cannot yet explain the loss of contact, and given the exceptional value of the ship and its mission, they are taking every possible measure to re-establish contact. Shareholders will be watching closely. Keen readers will remember, however, that Alterra's network of directors have a history of leaking scare stories like this to the press, only for the TransGov to rebound with positive news against the odds. Director shareholders and dealings are, of course, not public information. So from their perspective, they don't know if this is actually a scandal getting out, or if it's them leaking a pretend scandal so they can then pretend to have, like, won out against the bad thing that happened. Sea monkey. A medium-sized and intelligent herbivore which shows great interest in other life forms and their possessions. More research is needed. Other life forms and their possessions. So you just mean us. You don't encounter that many people that many life forms with possessions as a concept usually. More research is needed to understand this life form and its behavior. 2 finger-like appendages on each arm are tipped with suction pads for basic object manipulation. Its large turquoise crest is made of rigid bone, is possibly used as a ram, although it has not been observed. Sea monkeys roam the ocean almost playfully, largely fearless of predators. They must not go into certain territories then, because I don't think that any of their behaviors would save them from what I saw before. Seen to form small nests where they hoard objects of interest for unknown purposes. Investigate with caution. They just they keep them around because it's funsies. Oh yeah, they do look like dolphin teeth and like a dolphin mouth. And then other like sea otter almost traits and some other stuff going on. They seem to be they seem to be like dolphins with hands. Seems to be the idea, because they behave a bit like dolphins and sound like them. Sea monkey nest. The sea monkey nests are large bowl-like structures made of packed sediment and plant matter. The sea monkeys use their wide, flat tails to pack the materials and form the structure of the nest. Sea monkeys are naturally curious creatures, often drawn to metallic materials, which they gather to reinforce the sides of their nests. A titan holefish. These guys are strange. A large docile herbivore which emits oxygen and is defended by the small, aggressive symbiotes which accompany them. Emits oxygen. Can I fly into them to get oxygen? I wonder. Slow, stupid, and delicious. Complex gills line the inside of the hole, drawing cold water in and emitting warm, oxygen-rich water in its place. Attracts symbiotes, which make the whole fish their home and fiercely ward off any approaching life form. Migrates more or less at random, feeding from nutrients deposited by the symbiotes. The titan holefish has evolved entirely beyond basic survival mechanisms like speed, intelligence, or hunting. It exists in a semi-permanent state of unreflective calm, swimming forward on impulse, fully trusting the complex ecosystem which supports it. Valuable oxygen source, if you can reach it. Huh. So I'll get attacked for approaching it as we established before, but this thing can give you oxygen. Did not know that before. That is interesting. It's just stupid and roams around. It's like, whatever.
Survival rate would be greatly enhanced with the construction of an underwater vehicle.
I would also like an underwater vehicle. There's just... well, there's exactly one obstacle. Coral. Which you think would be the easiest thing to find. I guess we'll work on that.